TP-Link eap660hd Wi-Fi 6 Access Point Review. The TP-Link eap660hd is a cost-effective Wi-Fi 6 router with a super-fast speed of up to 3600 megabits per second. It offers excellent software support and cloud access, promising long-lasting product performance. The eap660hd is greater in size than other access points with equivalent power. At nearly 25 centimeters in scope, it will command a lot of room on the wall. This is partially to hold up 8 powerful antennas. The AP does not bring out a lot of heat and will remain cool during large traffic due to air openings situated around the housing. This white mat enclosure will look seamless when mounted on a white wall or ceiling, and the package also comes with the installation kit and AC wall adapter. The eap660hd can be run using the included 12V AC adapter or via a PO power injector by means of its single uplink port, which can back up to 2.5 gigabits per second, thus allowing complete usage of either radio channel's bandwidth. The insides of the eap660hd are based around a quad-core Qualcomm CPU with a 2 GHz speed and combined with 512 MB of DDR memory and 128 MB of flash memory. The CPU system is impressive enough to handle 16 SSIDs and network segregation through VLAN. The radio function of the eap660hd is accordingly respectable for this grade of AP. This has 4 5 GHz antennas with raises of 5 dB as well as another 4 2.4 GHz aerials measuring 4 dB. Broadcasting power watches at a gratifying 26 dBm on both waves. These figures should give rise to decent communication and reception data numbers even from 10 meters far or more. A downside of the eap660hd is that the radio bandwidth for the 5 GHz range is reduced to 80 MHz, leading to slower data transfer speeds when compared to access points that offer 160 MHz. The made easy manner to begin utilizing the access point is to use a PO-enabled switch, for instance, the TLSG2210P, connected to its uplink port. Upon switching it on for initial power-up, a newly developed, unshielded Wi-Fi SSID will be produced. The booting period is rapid, taking almost no time to produce the SSID. An emergency button close to the power socket serves as a failsafe if the arrangement is not set up correctly. A single blue light bulb reflects the AP's state. Continually illuminated reveals that everything is okay, while blinking shows the AP is either being established or changed, and totally off demonstrates an issue. Settings can be done with TP-Link's mobile app or through a web browser connected to the SSID. Then, through a handful of moves, the AP is safeguarded and a fresh SSID name is presented. As the firmware isn't automatically kept up to date, the possessor needs to get it from the TP-Link website and upload it to the system. This procedure is fast, requiring approximately 60 seconds to finish. The Omada app, or TP-Link mobile app, is straightforward to use but has restricted capacities in comparison to the Entry Point's web portal. Its utilization is restricted to simply viewing associated customers and the position of the Wi-Fi transmitters, as well as obstructing clients. Then again, the web portal allows user controls through rate limits, incorporation of VLANs, and the arrangement of COS parameters. The TP-Link Omada SDN is an offering that allows for the interconnection of the AP to the cloud. It can be accessed by a hardware box or software element that resides on a PC. The SDN app can be utilized to watch multiple APs as well as other TP-Link implements such as Ethernet switches. Seeing as it requires the use of a host computer, it is far more advantageous than the web portal found on the access point with available event logs and individual device data. The competence of the eap660hd is examined utilizing an eap660hd server and customer. The primary test is done by means of the uplink port at 2.5 gigabits per second to acquire a top restriction of the transfer speed. After that, the Wi-Fi 6 connection's wireless transfer rate is decided at assorted distances. The trial is conducted in a multi-story home with drywalls. To run the eap660hd server on an eap660hd, SSH must first be enabled and an imperf command run on the console. The clients used a laptop connected to a 2.5 gigabits USB to Ethernet adapter and the he.net application on a Samsung S21 smartphone.